everybody. Alright, as of today, we have shipped $90,390. We have 20 days this month, so we have 19 days left, or 95% of the month left to ship. So right now we're at $90,000, $390 from yesterday. We need to make sure what we got hot going on is, Tom, you're going to take a look at what we're going to do about cavity 2 and cavity 1 on the 503990. Make sure we know about getting that repaired. Also, AR-34, don't run only 1,500 parts. That's it. Don't overrun that. We need, obviously, I sent you an email about Dell 2. I need that back as soon as possible. So we got to find out. We've already missed shipments to Dell to assist, so we got to talk about what we're going to do about Dell 2. Okay? All right.
SYS 96, Jimmy, we need to get the front half of that out right away and get it to the tool room. That's a high priority. We're obviously already late for system sensor on that one. Kenny, I know, is working on press 3. We need to get the size right on press 3. I believe he's giving you a part to measure real quick. Okay. 35, we need to get that back up and running. Jimmy, we need to get SYS 81 and press 21. We need to get that up and running. We can get enough parts for Robin's shipment, let her know so she can get them on the truck. Robin, what time does that truck come usually? Noon for system sensor? Alright, so we need to try and see if we can get her parts to get on the truck. And then we need to get the Phil 45 on press 2. And those are the ones that I got that are hot. Just got a couple of quick pictures. I hope we're not making this many bad parts. I don't know if those came from the warehouse or not, but I mean, they weren't there yesterday. If we made 2 gaylords of bad parts on the Excels last night, that's a huge problem. I mean, those parts are, I think they're about $2, aren't they? Because of the material on that one. You know, Lisa's even higher, so they're probably like $3 a part that we're just making bad over there. Plus, you know, all the labor that we have to put into grinding them, they're not easy to grind. So it's a big deal if we're making bad parts on that job, okay? We also 100% sort them on top of that. So we have to go back now and put them all on a fixture, so we can't be making bad parts, okay? And then the other picture I have is, again, just another ladder that, you guys asked for more ladders out on the floor so that they're easier to get to. Well, we just put them back, we'd be able to find them. I mean, I'm willing to buy more ladders, but we can't even put the ones that we got back. So, well, we're just going to have more ladders spread out on the floor. We'll just get enough until they're everywhere, right? All right, so we got to make sure we're putting stuff back. You want me to go over this, Tim?
Also, in the Kaizen event, so we've got the one for material upstairs, then we're going to take care of the other one today, right, with the labels and stuff, so we'll be finishing up the closet one today, so, alright, good, go ahead.
Okay, so this was something that Tim had noticed and some other people had brought up some suggestions on as well, so we had a couple of different things with the vacuum.
Mike Bergen brought up about this cord stuff, so I want to make sure Mike brought up, you know.
So Mike was the one with the suggestion for the cord, but then Tim also noticed a problem as well, but you guys notice there's nowhere to line the cord up. It's not very long. We're going to use this out on the floor. We don't have a whole lot of reach for the cord. The other thing that Tim noticed is, you know, it's convenient that we put the hoses in here, but which one is the one that you need to take off so that you have vacuum? Okay, so you can see there's a couple of issues with the vacuums that we had. So we came up with a couple of solutions, and this can be improved upon, so I want to ask if you guys have any ideas. We put red tape on this side, so you know that this is the one that stays on. So you know this is the one that you need to pull off and use as a vacuum, okay? We put some hooks down here at the bottom, and we put a 20-foot extension cord on the vacuum. It's also taped on so that somebody won't just take the vacuum cord off. And we put a twist tie down here so that you guys can just wind the cord up, use the reusable twist tie, and everything now is nice and neat, and you can carry it right to the press and where you want to use it. So this is the one that's on press 3, which is right outside my office. If you guys can use this for a little bit, see if you like what we've done here, then we'll get an event together to do all the rest of them, okay?
Alright, so it's supposed to cut down for looking for extension cords, because you got to have an extension cord for the 5-foot cord that's there, you know, when we're cleaning up. So we have a place to put it and a place to like also store the hose. I've seen that we've lost hoses already on some of them, so obviously that's why another reason to take down the other end. So, okay. But use it, it's just an idea, so that's just a quick improvement of what we did real quick.
And there could be things that you guys see that we could do better. If you have any ideas that on how you want to change it, now would be the time. The bucket itself is only like $1. So if we don't like it, we'll just throw the bucket away and we'll redo it. So just let me know what you guys think, okay?
Alright. We got Alright, so they were talking about the morning meetings yesterday, and we'll continue where he was talking about teaching and training people. At the end of the day, each one of us has a job title of process engineer. Our job is not to build products, but to improve the process of how we build our products. This is what makes us a distinctly lean culture. The order of these improvements is equally important. First, we improve the individual, the process, and then the product. It's a double IPP. We like to say at FastCap that we're in the business of growing people. The result of growing people is that we produce outstanding products. We work in an innovative environment where ideas are welcomed and the same enthusiasm whether they come from the entry-level employee or CFO. The expectation of every person at FastCap is that things will continue to get better every day. The culture supports and demands it. This is how you measure your progress of building a lean culture. Smiles. This is how you measure your progress of building a lean culture. Smiles. You will see some smiles because it feels good when everybody's experiencing improvement and working in a clean environment. Nurturing people to be their best, taking the time to review results, listening to ideas for improvement, and learning together is what a morning meeting is about. From the entry-level employee to the very first day of work, all the way up to me as the owner. We take on the process of learning and improving together. Nobody is given a pass and nobody is left out of the expectation for improvement. That's how we started building a culture at FastCap. The morning meeting was just the beginning. I've been listening to his podcast for about 4 years, and he walks around and he has a walk around every morning. He asks every individual, what are you working on today? He expects a 2-second improvement every day. So it's just a part of the culture and just the idea. Who doesn't want to work in a clean environment? Obviously, we all like to be in a clean area, be organized, makes our jobs a lot easier, okay? Makes coming to work a lot more enjoyable. I've talked to Mark about it. I don't know how he can go in the clean room right now. I wouldn't want to come to work today if I had to work in that environment inside that clean room. So there's things that we need to get cleaned up to make it enjoyable. We got 2 videos here. The first video is a FastCap video, and the second one is an improvement that Robin and Dave have done over in the warehouse.